Hey, what up, YouTube? Philly Sports 76 coming at you with a overdue IP recap. This will be a professional golf recap. Got one from an LPGA Tour event at the ShopRite LPGA Classic in my hometown of Galway, New Jersey, and also got one for the U.S. Open out in Merion. So a lot of autographs to get to. I'll get right into it. The LPGA Classic, I got 53 autographs from it. So really, I'd highly suggest going to one of these guys if it's close by, because you might not be into golf or whatever, but there's still a lot of, value or whatever. If you're just into autographs, you can get some really big names pretty easily. There's almost no security, so I'll get right into it. Pretty much how I keep track of everything. Here's just one of the examples. They give out these pairings lists, and every time I get an autograph from someone, I just put a blue dot next to it or just check them off, just so I can keep track of who I got. So that's just how I did it. We'll start, like I said, with the LPGA Classic because I got there first. I got this fan book because I really don't know all the players as good as I should. So this was basically just a way to, keep track or get to know some of the players for me. Mostly I got rookies in here that, or players that are really low on the money list, which is how they keep track of rankings in golf. It's based on how much money you've earned for the year. Funny story about her real quick. I didn't know who she was, and she was sitting at the putting green, and I asked what I thought was just a fan, but it turned out to be one of the players' dads. And so he said he didn't know, but he said he knew someone who would, and he took my book out to his daughter, who was on the putting green, and asked who she was, and she looked through the book and told me it was her, she's a pretty good golfer, I think, for a rookie. But I didn't know that at the time, so I just got her in here. I didn't get any prints or anything because, like I said, I really don't know too much about the LPGA Tour. So basically, that's just some minor autographs in there. Then I got these hats, filled them both up. There's 22 on this hat and 18 on this hat. So what I did was I just write them down, the person and pretty much the location. Like, I'll give you an example. Amanda Bloomhurst. She's on the top of the hat, located on the brim, and signed in black. So that narrows it down to pretty much just these, and you can pretty much tell that that's her autograph. So I think that's just a good way of telling like who's who, because I'm never gonna remember all this, and I probably already forgot most of it if I didn't write it down. So that's just what I'd suggest doing, and you can do that for like any event pretty much, like baseball, signed baseballs or whatever. So I'll go just through the big names. Amanda Bloomhurst, she was leading the tournament for the first day, so I got her. Anna Nordquist, she's pretty good. Natalie Golbis right here. Paige McKenzie. I'm just pretty much going over the names that I know. I don't know who that is yet. I just don't know. So, Christy Kerr, Morgan Pressel. More on the back here. Sorry, I just don't know. And then inside here are where the better autographs are. Kari Webb, she won the event, so that was cool. I got her. Beatriz, I don't know how to say her name. Hold on. I don't know. Beatriz Ricari, I think. I'll try and pronounce it like that. And then she's pretty good. Shang Feng is 8th in the world. And I'm not sure. Let me look real quick. Brittany Lang. So that's that. That's on this hat. I'm trying to get through this quicker. There's better autographs on this hat, starting with Paula Creamer, one of my favorites. Inbee Park, #1 in the world, and probably the most dominant player on tour right now. Obviously, because she's #1. Yeah, there's just more autographs. And I know most of you probably wouldn't even recognize these names. Lexi Thompson, she's one of my favorites, along with Paula Creamer. And, yeah, so that's enough of that real quick. And I got this round used ball from Donna Bordner's caddy. He tossed it to me, but I didn't know whose caddy he was, so I got it signed by Jenny Sang first, and then I realized it was Donna's caddy, so I got that signed. Then the Shrixon, got it signed. Got a round used glove from Inbee Park, which is really awesome. Never thought I'd really walk away with the #1 in the world glove, just because there's so many little kids there, and I really don't like taking the the players' gloves or whatever from them. But no one asked, and I figured why not, #1 in the world. So Inbee Park going for the Grand Slam. She's 2 away. That's basically sweeping all the majors for the year, if you don't know what that means. So now on to the U.S. Open. I got this flag. Obviously, really, awesome piece of memorabilia. It was $30, but I think it's worth it. It's pretty big and just a good souvenir to have. Got some pretty good names on it. Kind of forget some of the guys, but I'll just take you through. You can see Padraig Harrington, KJ Choi, Luke Donald, Jason Day, Zach Johnson, Ernie Els. Pretty quality guys right there. Martin Keimer, Keegan Bradley, another one, Boo Weekley, Matteo Montesaro, Jason Duffner. So really a lot of good guys on here. I doubled up on a lot of guys, so now I'll show you the autos. Jason Duffner, he's fun to get. Like a lot of these guys, just like Luke Donald, they just grab your stuff and keep walking down the fairway, so you got to walk with them. So that's cool. Fun to get the autographs that way. Unfortunately, KJ Choi signed right into Luke Donald's autograph, which is exactly what he did on this here. I'll get into this in a little bit. Jason Day right there, Ernie Els, Zach Johnson, Padraig Harrington, Keegan Bradley, Matteo Montesaro, and Darren Clark, Boo Weekley. So pretty good names. I really didn't want to fill that up with no-name golfers first. So the first one I got on there was Luke Donald, and I was like, all right, at least this is worth it now, so I can start getting a lot more players. I got pretty much all this at the practice green, and on the driving range too. So now on to the Sports Illustrated cover. I pretty much saved this for better players. Unfortunately, I didn't get Tiger Woods, which sucks. He did sign after one hole, but I wasn't there. It's tough to follow. It's not like basketball where you can just sit and watch the action. You have to just pretty much pick a group and just follow them. So I followed Keegan Bradley and Ricky Fowler for a bit, and Tiger Woods, but he's just so hard to follow because he has such a huge gallery. But anyway, on to the guys here. Like I said, Jason Duffner. I really shouldn't have got KJ Choi on here. I regret it, but he was the last autograph of the day, and he was just right there, so I just handed it to him. And unfortunately, he decided to sign right. I mean, he started his autograph right where Jason Duffner starts, so, I mean, he ran right into it, which really sucks, but whatever. Zach Johnson, Ricky Fowler, really nice. I mean, his autograph is just sick, and it was a fight to get him. He's a fan favorite. And there was a huge crowd. Luckily, he signed long enough for me to get up to the front. So, Ricky Fowler. Let's see, Keegan Bradley right here. Kind of ran right into Luke Donald's again. So, Luke Donald's autograph ran into. It's really hard to see. He signed right in a bad spot. Sorry. But Keegan Bradley and Luke Donald. Padraig Harrington. Like I said, double it up on him and Keegan. Ernie Els right here. And right there, it's tough to see, but Hunter Mahan. Oh, actually, that's Padraig Harrington. So, damn. Who's that? I don't know. I forgot. I'll add it in the... Oh, no, it's Lee Westwood. Sorry. Forgot I got him. But that's pretty sick. I saved it. I did have my own Sports Illustrated cover for Tiger Woods, so I wasn't going to get him on here anyway. But it's just really sick to see. Like I said, I highly suggest going out to one of these events if it's near you. It's really cheap. I mean, I didn't even need a ticket, honestly. The security was just that lame that I could have just walked right in, but I had a friend gave me tickets to actually, like, pretty much the equivalent of box seats, which was awesome. So really, security's weak because it's all volunteer events. It's not like people who get paid to be douchebags. But that's it. A lot of autographs here. Really great time, and I look forward to going back to the LPGA Classic next year. I'm not gonna get so many autographs, pretty much because I got everyone already. Maybe I'll bring a couple prints or whatever, or maybe I'll volunteer. It depends on what I want to do. But that's it. I might be going to Eagles training camp, but I gotta wrap this up. So see ya, YouTube.